Welcome to the Law Firm Marketing Minute, your source of internet marketing inspiration.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Law Firm Marketing Minute. I'm your host, John Henson, and today it's the Monday show. The Monday show is going to be up on YouTube, but then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is just going to be the audio only. So if you're checking the show out on YouTube, highly recommend you go and subscribe to the podcast, whether it's on Apple or Spotify or wherever, and check out the rest of the daily episodes throughout the week. But the Monday show is going to be the big show. And so we'll keep that tradition going with the YouTube version up as well. But today, I wanted to just kind of send out just kind of a little bit of a reminder just about, your marketing strategy in general, right? Like for whatever, and I've had some conversations with other people who serve the legal industry. They don't do marketing, but they still see a lot of the same things that we're seeing. And when it comes to the marketing world, right? Especially ever since the internet became just kind of a mainstay in our lives, there was this huge shift in marketing strategy to where it went straight to a huge focus on just cold lead generation. And I get it. Like, internet gives you just a massive amount of exposure to the entire world, and you can get out in front of way more people than you ever could have before, especially before when all you had to rely on was like phone book ads or billboards or maybe radio or TV. But even then, before that, the only thing that people could really do was word of mouth, but it worked. That's how businesses got successful. That's how they grew. They did a good job. People told others about them, referrals, word of mouth, all that kind of stuff. And it feels like there's still like that has not been either re-embraced or adapted as well in this modern age. And it's honestly kind of baffling because you have these firms out here who are trying to grow, they're banging their heads against the wall, and they're not doing what got them there in the first place. Now, I can, look, I've heard all of these business gurus and the adage that like, well, what got you to this point may not necessarily get you to the next milestone or whatever. And that's true in a lot of cases. Marketing, if something works, keep doing it until it doesn't work anymore. Like the thing about, word of mouth and referrals and all of that, it still works. It never stopped working. In fact, you can really magnify the power of word of mouth and referrals with the technology that's available to you right now. And so, we talked before, the stereotypical statistic that I always quote where, like 80% of people are willing to refer to you, but only about 30% actually do. So most, if not all firms are only getting about a third of the referrals that they should be getting. And for what? Why would you not focus on getting those referrals? Instead, you're focusing on search rankings, and for what? Because the people who are searching on Google, they're price shopping. They're trying to find the cheapest provider with the smallest amount of time, right? And so the key is, look, if you want to play the search ranking game, fine. Just know that it's you versus every other law firm that does what you do in your geographic area. But the key to successful marketing, whether it's because you are referring out more business than you can take on, or because you're trying to make sure that you stand out as the expert and want to be known as the most specific thing that you're practicing. The key is not to be the cheapest law firm or honestly, it's not even to try to be the most expensive one. Like, you don't have to broadcast your rates because, and look, no one is consciously going to be looking for the most expensive lawyer unless it's like one of those hoity-toity types who wants to brag about having all of the most expensive things. But the focus rather should be on marketing yourself as the expert, as the clear and obvious choice who truly understands what your audience is going through, who can easily and effectively navigate whatever situation that someone's going through, because in their mind it's the most important thing. It is the most dire, most complicated, most serious thing that has ever happened to anyone ever, right? And they need to feel confident that you understand that. And if you can effectively do that, price no longer becomes the top factor in their decision making. It may still be top 5, like if they feel super confident with you, but you're still, but you're $300 an hour on average outside of their price range. Okay, it might affect them, but you can't let that affect whether or not how you market yourself, right? The point is, if you are positioning yourself properly, people don't care as much about what you are charging, which then leads into a conversation about charging higher, more premium rates, and which allows you to generate more revenue, generate more profit, allow you to grow. But it starts with focusing first on maximizing the effectiveness of your referrals or your word of mouth strategy and staying top of mind with your audience, with your current audience, so they can tell other people about you. Build up your referral network with people who know exactly what kind of business to send you. I hear a lot of lawyers right now, they do refer out a lot more business than they're taking in. But why is that? Because a lot of that business is what stuff that they don't really want to do. It's not what they're advertising for. It's not that preferred case. So if you want to stop doing that, you focus your marketing on the stuff that you actually want to do. It's that simple. And so, that's what I want to challenge you to do, especially as we get coming up towards the summer here. Maybe things might slow down for you a little bit. Or maybe, with people taking a lot of vacations or whatever the case is, school being out, people focusing more on being around with their kids or whatever. Focus your marketing message, the content that you're putting out, where you're putting it out, on the things that you want to do and be known for, because that's what's going to help you retain and retain more business, stop referring out the stuff that you don't want or at the price point you don't want. It's going to get rid of people price shopping you and just trying to get in and out as fast as they can. And it's going to reduce your reliance on trying to get those people to come in through your door and to pick you out of a Google ranking lineup. So, again, it's at least to me, it sounds super simple. I don't know how you feel about it, but it's right there. And there's so much opportunity there for the taking. You don't have to be in the rat race with every other firm trying to, get the low hanging fruit on Google. You can be selective and you can get, the kind of growth that you want. And it starts with making sure that you're maximizing the referral opportunities that you get. So obviously, that's something that we do very well. We can help with. If you're interested in learning more, absolutely reach out to us. We still also, I mentioned last week, have that website promotion going on, just $1,000 up front, no monthly fees when you add to a content marketing package. And it's a website forever, as long as you continue working with us. Brand new free website every 2 years. No questions asked, full redesign, whatever you need. So crazy deal right now. No one's going to give you a website for $1,000, but it's out there. If you're interested, reach out to us and book a call to learn more about that. But that is going to do it for today. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for joining us. Please visit lawfirmmarketingminute.com for more information. We'll see you next time.